Welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be replacing a sink stopper, drain stopper, and that's the old one. I took it out. It's well rusted, as you can see, nasty stuff. I cleaned up the area nice and clean, and that's where the lever was for the old sink stopper. And I'm going to replace it with a pop-up sink stopper. I had this one on hand, and I'm just going to reuse it. It was meant for another bathroom sink, and I didn't use it there, so I'm going to use it here. Save some money. Why go buy a new one when you already got one on hand? The pop-up mechanism just pulls off just like that. Obviously there's a nut there as well that unscrews, and basically we'll use that when we get on the bottom of the sink and tighten it up. And it has its own gasket for, again, from the bottom of the sink, and there's a little gasket on top as well. We're going to leave that on there, and basically it will slide in like that. Okay, so this is a simple job. Let's install this puppy. What you're going to need is a Teflon tape, and again, the instructions may not say that, but best to use Teflon tape wherever you can when you're dealing with plumbing. And we're going to put it where the nut attaches to the stopper. The direction of the Teflon tape is important. It has to go clockwise, same direction as how you screw on the nut to the stopper. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. It really helps, especially small channels like ours, to continue to produce content like this. The next essential item is plumber's putty. Always use it when I'm doing plumbing, even if the instructions don't say to use it. I don't have the instructions, so I'm not really sure what it says, but I'm going to use plumber's putty and basically take a little chunk out, roll it into a little snake, and then you're ready to use it. You don't really need much, but enough to go around the tube, and most of it will squeeze out when we tighten the nut from the bottom. And a closer look at the nut, and again, like I said, there is a gasket that sits on top. The direction of the gasket is important. Alright, so let's see what it looks like from under the sink. So the stopper is in place, not tightened in yet. That's the nut with the gasket, and all the other parts are connected and ready, including the P-trap. We will be using plumber's putty again, and this time we're going to put it where the stopper comes up from under the sink. And then when we tighten the nut with the gasket, most of this plumber's putty again will squeeze out. So here I'll put a bit more than I need it. This is a safety thing, and it avoids leaks. The instructions may not say to use it, but again, like I said before, I'm going to use it because it makes sense to use it here. And then I'm just going to hand tighten the nut as tight as I can. I'm not going to use a tool, I'm just going to hand tighten it. And then just remove the excess plumber's putty that's squeezed out and clean it out. One final check, just tighten everything up as much as you can. The nut as well as the other joints, other nuts that connect the stopper to the drain system. Then we're going to remove the excess plumber's putty on the top in the sink as well. Next we're going to push in the pop-up mechanism. It's just a push in, and that's all there is to it basically. So now we're going to test it out, turn the water on, and then check from the underneath of the sink. Make sure there are no leaks. If there are, just tighten all the nuts as much as you can. Mine looks okay. I don't see any leaks. Turn off the water. Do a final check. Again, no leaks. And then I'm going to do a final test to make sure the stopper actually works and it holds the water. So I'm going to wait here for a couple of seconds to make sure the water stays, and it does. And then I'm going to pop it up. See the flow of water. And again, last check to make sure there's no leaks. All looks good. Good luck with your project, and we'll see you again soon. Thanks.